This is our daily study of Pirkei Avot, the Mishnah of Ethics of the Fathers, for those who have yard site for tonight, the 3rd of Sivan. And there's only two names for tonight, Max Studna and Sarah Tiven. May their memory be for a blessing. Okay, we are up to chapter 3 now, chapter 3 of Pirkei Avot, Mishnah number 1, and as always, a link to the text of the Mishnah will be in the first comment below. Akavya ben Mahalalel Omer. Akavya ben Mahalalel says, consider three things, and you will not fall into the hands of sin. Know from where you came, from where you to where you are going, and before whom you will have to give account and reckoning. So, me'ayin basa mitipas rucha, ula'ayin ata holech limkom afar rima v'solea. Lifnei mi ata asid litain din v'cheshbon lifnei melech malchei amlachim hakadosh baruch hu. From where did you come? From a putrid drop. Where are you going to? To a place of dust, worms, and maggots. And before whom will you give an account and reckoning? Before the King of Kings, the Holy One, blessed be He. Okay, so certainly a very humbling Mishnah. You know, if you think of the simple biological origins from which you came from, you're just matter like all other people, you're finite, and that should give you humility. And in terms of where you're going, it says to a place of dust and maggots. So that is the grave, you know, that's what's going to become of your body. And who will you give the ultimate account to? Of course, that is God. So the first two, sort of from where do you come and from where you're going, should keep you humble, and humility leads to fear of sin. Moses is referred to as the most humble man who ever lived, and he's also the most righteous person who ever lived. So you see that humility has a very strong correlation with being a good person and avoiding sin. Furthermore, in terms of who are you going to give your account and reckoning to, that speaks to also avoiding sin, because everything that you do, you think nobody sees it, nobody knows about this terrible thing I did. Well, think of how you'll have to give an account and reckoning to God. There's a video camera, you know, on you from heaven, so to speak, all the time. And the Vilna Gaon says account and reckoning speak to two different things. An account, judgment and reckoning is how it could be translated. Judgment could be punishment for all the sins that you did, but then reckoning could be God will take a reckoning of all the good things that you could have done that you didn't do. And in some ways, to me, that second one almost hurts the most, right? The sins that you did, they're things that happened, so you know, yeah, I did them. But imagine you're in heaven and you hear this reckoning of, you know, you really could have accomplished X, Y, Z. That's something you might not have even realized. You know, you had all this time and the ability, and you could have been the one, you know, to do these wonderful things, and you never realized that. I imagine that would hit someone even more like a ton of bricks, because it could even come as a surprise or a revelation. And yeah, I could have accomplished that, and I never did because I was too afraid or what have you. So anyway, powerful Mishnah. Okay, and with that, you can say the prayer following the study of Mishnah. Ana Adonai malei rachamim asher biyadcha nefesh kol chai beruach kol b'sar ish yen al ratzon lefanecha toraseinu tfiloseinu va'avor nishmos kol ha'azkaros shel halaylo k'mol noim mehem b'chas kol gadol liftoch lehem shari rachamim v'chesed v'shari gan eden. Uskabelos ham ba'avo v'chiba. Ushlach lehem malachecha hakadoshim atahorim lalicham lo'shivim tachas etzachaim etzol nishmos hatzadikim hatzidkanios chasidim v'chasidos lehenos miziv shchinascha la'aspia mituvcha atzafun hatzadikim. Va'aguf yanuach bekever v'menucha nechona V'chedva v'simcha v'shalom keduksiv yavo shalom yanuchu al mishkavosam halech nechocho uksiv yalzu chasidim b'chavod yiranu al mishkavosam uksiv tishkav lo sivcha v'shakavta v'arva shnosecha. Okay, and this we'll read it in English, but you see it provides a sort of nice counterpoint to the harshness of the Mishnah, which says you're going to a place of worms and maggots. But this prayer following the study of Mishnah says, may the body repose with contentment and gladness in the grave. So, you know, we let maybe a different emphasis that the body should be safe and well in the grave. Okay. Please, O Hashem, full of mercy, for in your hand is the soul of all the living and the spirit of every human being. May you find favor in our Torah study and prayer for the souls of Max Dudna and Sarah Tiven, in whose memory we study and pray. Accept them with love and affection and send them your holy and pure angels to lead to settle under the tree of life near the souls of the righteous and devout, to enjoy the radiance of your presence, to satiate them from your good that is concealed for the righteous. May the body repose in the grave with proper contentment, pleasure, gladness, and peace. As it is written, let him enter in peace, let them rest on their beds, everyone who has lived in his proper way. As it is written, let the devout exult in glory, let them sing joyously upon their beds. As it is written, if you lay down, you will not fear. When you lay down, your sleep will be sweet. Amen.